Hello. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use Audacity, which is a free program that you can use to record your voice and mix other sounds and create a podcast. So the first thing you have to do is load Audacity onto your computer, and I'm sure you're all very familiar with loading programs. So you find Audacity at this address here, audacity.sourceforge.net /download/. So you write this down, you can download it, and there's versions available for Windows and for Mac and for Linux, if any of you are so inclined. So I already have it loaded on my computer, so I'm not going to go through the whole download process with you. So I'm going to move now and show you what the program looks like when you've downloaded it. Okay, so this is the Audacity screen, and there are lots of complex things that you can do with this, but I only use it very simply for recording podcasts like this one. So the main buttons that you need to know are the record button here, the red record button, and the stop record button. Okay, so I'll give you a very brief demonstration, and you can see that the microphone here is actually on quite loud. You might want to make it lower. I use a mic with headphones. It was quite cheap. It's a USB. It just plugs into the side of my computer. But your computer might have an internal mic that is adequate. Most of them are actually quite good. Or you might have a webcam that has a mic, and you could use that one. Okay, so you just very simply click on record, and it starts recording what you're saying. You can see here the blue line recording, and you can then stop whenever you want to. You can move the bar back. So you made a mistake and you didn't want that last part that you'd recorded. You would then highlight the bit that you don't want and simply press backspace on your computer keypad and delete it like you would a word in a document. So let's imagine that I wiped out that last bit because the phone rang, and I want to now continue my recording where I left off. Well, I might want to go back and listen to the last word I said, so you can just plop the cursor down where you want and listen. So that would be the green arrow here. So I'm going to shut up for a minute and listen to what I recorded. Recording. Okay, so that was me just playing it back. So the last word I said was recording. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to recreate that sentence, but this is just to demonstrate it to you. So you would then record again. So here it is, and it's recording again from the place that I messed up. One good thing to do is, if you do mess up, hiccup, is stay quiet and then start recording again. And this means that you don't really have to stop and start. You can just go back and take out the part that you want, and as you scroll back through the screen, you'll see a quiet space, and you can just highlight that and take it out again. Okay, so it's as simple as that, or as difficult as that, whatever your point of view. And then you go to File, and you need to save it as an Audacity file and then export it as an MP3 file, and I'll show you how to do that. So you go to Save Project As, and when you save it as this type of file, only Audacity can read it, but you need to save it as this type of extension, .aup extension, and then we're going to export it as an MP3 file. So we're going to call this demo Reformation and save it. Okay, and then go up to File again and come down to Export, and then it's saying same title. It's going to save it as an MP3 file. This is what you need so we can all listen to it, and click Save. It's telling me that they're going to be mixed to a single mono track. That's fine. And it gives you the opportunity to fill in things like our artist name and track title, which is completely voluntary, but if somebody's got MP3s on their phone or on their MP3 player, it's kind of polite to put the title in so that their player will recognize it and they can find it. Okay, and then you just click OK. Takes a little while. That's now saved as a MP3 file that you can upload onto Blackboard. Okay, so that's the end of the Audacity demo. My advice about all these methods of presentation is to open it up and have a play with it. As you can see, there's lots more bells and whistles and things that I could possibly demonstrate or even know how they work. And you can add all kinds of other music to the background and things like that if you so choose. Okay, thanks for listening. That was Audacity.